AutoShop. I'm Anika Elliott. The Ford Fusion Hybrid is the winner of the very first annual Canadian Green Car Award. The competition was based on fuel economy and emissions, as well as also other environmental features within each vehicle, including use of recycled or naturally sourced materials and steps each manufacturer has taken to green its operations. Mohammed Bashama from Car Help Canada is here with us, and Ian MacDonald from autoTRADER.ca is here with us. Some exciting news for autoTRADER.ca, a Canadian first. Let's talk about those owner reviews now.
Yeah, good evening. So on autoTRADER.ca we now have over 23,000 owner reviews and ratings of different cars. And they're reviews which have been written by the Canadian public, by people that own and live with those cars and drive them every single day. And obviously that provides a very unique perspective on what it's like to own the cars, as opposed to, say, an automotive expert who might drive the car for a few days before writing their review.
Exactly, yeah. So these people have it in their garages. They drive it every day, assumingly. So let's talk about some of the reviews, some of the top-rated vehicles. What exactly are people saying? What kind of comments are you getting?
So the Ford Fusion was rated, at the moment it's rated as the most popular car, the highest rated car on the site.
Again?
We get hundreds of new reviews every single day, so it is dynamic. The best rated car today may not be the highest rated car tomorrow, but for now it is the Ford Fusion. And in particular, some comments that we've taken from the site. One user in their review said it's an awesome family-sized vehicle. It's extremely reliable, and it also gives us no trouble at all since we've had it for many years now. So they're praising the reliability and the maintenance aspect. In terms of comfort and space, another review says, even after having a child, I don't feel the need to get a bigger vehicle because with a baby seat in the middle, I can still fit two people comfortably in the back. These are the kind of insights that you only get from living with a vehicle over many years and being the owner. So that's really where the value of owner reviews comes in.
Oh, definitely quite valuable. And let's go through the top rated. Ask Mohammed if that's what he's hearing in the real life, in the fields out there from people giving complaints. So what else ranked high? Two more.
So the second highest rated vehicle at the moment is the Audi A4, and then the third highest rated was the BMW 3 Series.
So what do you think about those?
Well,
Does that match up?
I can see to a certain degree why. Okay, because the Ford Fusion to me is an above average vehicle for for a family or for there is a lot of space.
Right.
It's a good car. It's not one of the best cars out there because I'm actually surprised. I would have thought that people will say it's an Acura or it's a Honda or it's a Toyota, right? But Fusion, I'm surprised. Okay.
What about the Audi?
With the Audi, I think a lot of people, especially the people own the Audi for the first 2-3 years, absolutely they will love it because it drives really nice. It handles very well. It's a great car to drive. The problem is after the 5th, 6th year, then when they start breaking down. And they are extremely expensive to fix. That's why when people phone me at the office, I say, look, you want an Audi, lease it.
Okay,
Lease it for 3-4 years, then return it. And return it, okay? But as I said, it's a great car to drive. There is no doubt. There's a lot of technology in it. It's unbelievable. But as I said, I will not keep it more than 4 or 5 years.
But you generally agree this is an interesting perspective to have owners.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I mean, there is no doubt that everybody's different. When it comes to cars, believe me, I mean, look, 27 years in this business, and I talk to maybe hundreds of thousands of people that are 27, and every time you money give you a different perspective about a car. Because it's something emotional, people, they like this car, they hate this car,
Do you agree, Ian?
Yeah, I mean, I think this is a really interesting point that you make, that, when you're researching which car you want to buy, you need to get a balanced opinion. Experts obviously have the insight that owners may not do, like as we're seeing from Mohammed. And so it's always good to do some research across a number of different sources. I think what's unique here is that we're the first site in Canada to offer owner reviews for cars, which does bring that different perspective. But we'd absolutely always advise people to also read expert reviews from a site like autos.ca, where you get some of that insight we were just hearing that maybe new owners that own the cars don't have just yet because they haven't got to that 4th or 5th year. So it's all about doing your research.
And I think this is a shift generally that we're seeing where people are going to Facebooks and Twitter and online things to get information from actual users and people. Hey, have you been to this country? I want advice on that particular thing. So this is just following in that line, I'm thinking.
Yeah, absolutely. We surveyed the Canadian public, and 75% of them agreed that by someone who owns the car is more useful than expert review.
A quick touch now on the lowest rated. I just want to get that in quickly.
So the lowest rated car was the Pontiac Sunfire.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
but still with the
Why are we laughing?
All right. Well, no,
You know the
to
complaint.
To me, if somebody calls me, right, and they want to buy a $2,000 car, I'll say buy a Pontiac Sunfire, a $2,000 car. You know, it hasn't been really a bad car. I mean, the Cavalier and Sunfire, they were not bad cars. Really were not. I mean, there are some people might have some problems, but in general, they were very good value for the money.
This is something else that's really interesting. It isn't a bad car as rated. I mean, it's the lowest rated, but it's still got 3.64 stars out of 5 on average. So what we're seeing is that there are no cars that are sort of out and out lemons. People aren't finding.
Well, I can give you some if you like.
Well, you must write some own reviews.
We will indeed. Ian MacDonald from autoTRADER.ca. Great to have you. An awesome initiative being launched here. A Canadian first with the Owner Reviews. I'd love to see you again. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
All right. Well, up next, guess what? We're going to get more of Mohammed's thoughts, but this time on a car that he's been test driving. Plus, our experts tackle your buy, sell, and mechanical questions.
To reach us within the GTA, you can dial 416-872-CP24. That's 416-872-2724. Or from outside the area,